Very, 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 very tiresome day for me to say the least. And I mean, nothing bad happened to me, just tiredness to say the least, man. It was 90 degrees as of like the first 2 days, Monday and Tuesday for this week. And now it's in the freaking 50s and damp and cold weather, and I freaking am so fucking tired to say the least. As always, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode of CedesxCyrus on YouTube with my official AEW 2026 Double or Nothing predictions. Today being your Sunday, May. What is today's day? I don't know what freaking day it is, honestly. Or May was the 24th, shooting 2026, obviously. As always, follow me on social media, CedesxCyrus on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Watching today's podcast on the YouTube channel. Obviously, when you pay to get this, obviously, hit the like button, today's podcast. Hit the subscribe button, you've done so already. Turn the bell for all post notifications when uploads your YouTube channel. And always feel free to leave a comment. Think of my AEW Double or Nothing 2026 predictions on today's podcast. And also, subscribe to my main YouTube channel, Lucas C. Allen, sports and entertainment content. And also my other YouTube channel, Wrestling Elements or Wrestling Standards podcast and stuff. Which, by the way, I apologize for not getting any podcasts out yesterday. It was, like I said, a very tiresome day to say the least, and both last couple of days and stuff to say the least. Probably won't be long today at all either, probably not. Hopefully not, honestly. Probably looking like, again, Monday, three reviews on this podcast, man, so stay tuned for that to say the least. As always, let's go on to my Double or Nothing predictions. 9 matches to discuss, and by the way, about 6:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast of Syracuse. This pay-per-view starts about an hour and 5 minutes from now. So yeah, I might want to get this one uploaded, honestly. Probably upload around 8 o'clock, honestly. I'm hopefully not gonna wood, but still. Hopefully around 7:45, hopefully get this published. Anyways, let's get right into it, because obviously it's short in time and stuff. So, Konosuke Takeshita taking on Kazuchika Okada, reigning defend AEW International Champion for said AEW International Championship. Should be a banger match, obviously. I got Takeshita win his championship tonight. And to my opinion, he kind of needs his championship more than Okada. Maybe you could make a case for another match, maybe an All-In Part 2, but obviously use good two guys. Maybe Okada then drops the title to the Takeshita, but still. I'm Konosuke Takeshita win tonight for the AEW International Championship to say the least. On to Adam Copeland and Christian Cage taking on FTR at Dr. Hart and Castro to reign defend AEW World Tag Team Champions and an I Quit match for the AEW World Tag Team titles. And if Copeland and Cage lose, they must retire as a tag team. Basically spoiling the freaking result already. So I can't see Copeland and Christian retiring already. They're not winning the tag team titles, and then they'll probably lose, and then probably retire as a tag team. But honestly, I got Adam Copeland and Christian Cage winning his championships tonight. Plus, they already lost in Vancouver, and obviously a Dynasty and stuff like that. So don't think they're going to lose back-to-back pay-per-views, especially never retiring as a tag team. Their final year and stuff like that, but winning the tag team titles. So I have Adam Copeland and Christian Cage win the AEW World Tag Team titles tonight to say the least, and New York City to say the least. Moving on to Stadium Stampede, people. Chris Jericho, the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, Kenny Omega, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and Jack Perry take on The Demand, Ricochet and the Gates of Agony, Mark Davis to reign defend AEW National Champion, Andrade El Idolo and the Dogs, Clark Connors and David Finlay, in a Stadium Stampede match. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this at all, man. Quite honestly, I'm just not looking forward to this at all. This seems kind of random for a Stadium Stampede match to be all 14 guys in this one match and stuff like that. Like, I don't care about that. I know it's not like a glorified 14-man attack, stuff like that. I'm glad it's not that at all, but still. I just cannot get myself to care the names in this match, especially on the heel side. But I got Chris Jericho, the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, Kenny Omega, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and also Jack Perry winning this match. Moving on, I'm not don't really care for this match. We're going to move on, people. We have more important stuff to look for on this show. Alright, Jamie Hayter taking on Hikaru Shida and Chris Dow and Thekla, the reigning defending AEW Women's World Champion, in a fatal four for the said AEW Women's World Championship. I have Miss Thekla retain her championship tonight. Which comes out kind of obvious if you ask me. And dang it, I can see if our World want the other 3 members of one of these matches win. I could see Jamie win this and drop to back a month later, but still. I don't think that's necessary at all. I don't think it's necessary at all. So I'm going to have Thekla to retain the AEW Women's World Championship tonight. Should be a very decent match, though, if you ask me to say at least. I do have Thekla retain her AEW Women's World Championship tonight, Double or Nothing. Some Owen Hart Cup tournaments matches. First round matchups. Will Ospreay taking on Samoa Joe in the first round matchup in the men's Owen Hart Cup Foundation tournament. I have Will Ospreay obviously win that match. Way too predictable how him not lose, not go to the finals, honestly. At bare minimum, I think he's going to win the whole freaking thing. I really do. So Will Ospreay defeating Samoa Joe in the first round matchup in men's Owen Hart Cup Foundation tournament. It's going to be a banger, though, if you think about it, honestly. Samoa Joe and Will Ospreay, 2 freaking phenomenal wrestlers, if you ask me. Can't get any better than that, honestly, for pay-per-view. On to another matchup in the men's Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Bandito taking on Swerve Strickland in the first round match of the men's Owen Hart Cup Foundation tournament. I have Swerve Strickland win this match. I think he's going to go up to the finals to face Will Ospreay. House to the left side. I think he's on the right side of the bracket, and I think Will Ospreay's on the left side. I can't see where anyone else, but maybe Bandito could make a case for himself to face Ospreay in the finals. But I just don't see him not doing Swerve and Ospreay for Forbidden Door. And it's history of Forbidden Door too. Those 2 guys, they wrestled for AEW World Championship a couple years ago when Swerve was champion. I do have Swerve Strickland win this match to say at least for tonight and Double or Nothing. On to Athena taking on Mina Shirakawa in the first round matchup in the women's Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Owen Hart Cup, obviously. You got Miss Athena, the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, winning this match. I don't think she needs to win. She needs to at least go to the finals. If you want this woman back on main roster television for AEW, have her go to the finals. At bare minimum, I'll have her win the whole freaking thing, honestly. Unless Mercedes, my girl Mercedes, who could appear in tonight's matchup with Thekla in the Fatal 4-Way. But let's just say Mercedes, basically gets, obviously, Will Nightingale's obviously out of the tournament stuff as a wild card position with that. Maybe she takes place at Alex Windsor, but I see Mercedes return tonight, honestly. I think she will make an appearance tonight in that Fatal 4-Way. She already seen her return basically on, a television show as Big Miss 2 years ago. So I wish she would not return pay-per-view. And then again, I don't know what Tony Khan ever thinks, I really don't know. I hope to see Mercedes, the lovely Mercedes, my girl Mercedes, hopefully tonight, Double or Nothing. But after this match, got Athena win this match. Should be a fine match if you ask me for the first one of the women's Owen Hart Foundation tournament. I do have Miss, never defending AEW Women's World Champion, or Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Athena is winning this match. Now, 2 matches, and we'll get on out of here. Kyle O'Reilly taking on Jon Moxley for the AEW Continental Championship. I'm having Jon Moxley retaining his championship. Obviously, you don't see why O'Reilly beats Moxley again. Don't see a world in that at all, honestly. So we have Jon Moxley retaining his championship against Kyle O'Reilly, but I don't really care for this match being on pay-per-view tonight. I really don't. I like O'Reilly, but I don't think he should be being Jon Moxley for he's tapping him out 2 years ago and stuff like that. Last year, nonetheless, but still. But I do have Jon Moxley getting his revenge and retain his AEW Continental Championship against Kyle O'Reilly tonight, Double or Nothing. And the final match, MJF, the main event, a World Championship match in the men's. MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman taking on Darby Allin for the AEW World Championship in a hair versus title match. This is kind of a weak title. This is like a weak match to me. For all the Double or Nothings we've gotten in the past for main events of the World Championship for AEW, this might be the weakest one of all time when it comes to Double or Nothing main event. You might say the 4 Pillars match be up there. I don't mind that, honestly, when we say that. But I'm just tired of Darby Allin as the AEW World Champion. You know that, people. Just sick and tired of Darby Allin as the AEW World Champion. Nothing against the dude. I don't hate the dude at all. It's just he's not a World Champion level wrestler, dude. It was 5 years ago you built him up correctly. Then fine. That might be interesting. But that shit has passed, man. According to Tony Khan, and freaking shit has not passed, but still, it should have passed, honestly. 5 years ago, not the latest last year against Jon Moxley. What do I know? What do I know? I hope to God MJF wins back this title tonight. So I cannot go any more days without this crash test dummy, the AEW World Champion Darby Allin. Please, the love of God, no. Have MJF winning back Triple B and stuff like that. Him going to All Ins in 2026. All in London is the AEW World Champion. That should be happening, Tony. Not Darby, not somebody else. It should be MJF. You could make a case for Kenny Omega, but still. No, it should be MJF, in my honest opinion. So if MJF saving his hair and saving his Triple B championship to say the least. Go over my predictions again. I got Konosuke Takeshita defeating Kazuchika Okada to win the AEW International Championship. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage become a new AEW World Tag Team Champions in an Quit match against FTR. I have Chris Jericho, Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and Jack Perry ended up winning the Stadium Stampede match tonight. I got the Thekla defeating Jamie Hayter, Hikaru Shida, and Chris Down to retain the AEW Women's World Championship. Will Ospreay defeating Samoa Joe in the first round match of the Men's Owen Hart Cup Foundation Tournament. Swerve Strickland defeating Bandito in the first round match of the Men's Owen Hart Cup Foundation Tournament as well. And the women's side of things, you got Miss Athena will be winning her first round match against Mina Shirakawa. In the Owen Hart Cup, obviously. I have Jon Moxley retaining the AEW Canada Championship against Kyle O'Reilly. In the main event, I got MJF winning back the AEW World Championship and saving his hair and saving the AEW World Championship by defeating Darby Allin, the new All Champion, to say the least. Now are my official AEW Double or Nothing 2026 predictions on today's episode of CedesxCyrus. As always, let me know in the comment section what you think of my AEW Double or Nothing 2026 predictions. And always feel free in the comment section on this channel what you think of your predictions, and obviously the CedesxCyrus as well. And always, until next time, I trust you definitely next time, everybody. Peace out, everybody. I'm out to your loyal bedtime to say the least.